I would like to take a few minutes to explain what pranayama is, what is prana, and what are the benefits. Pranayama is the science of controlling and conserving prana, and prana is life force, also known as qi in Chinese medicine. Through rhythmic, controlled breathing methods, you change your mental, physical, and energetic state of being. You stimulate your own energy. And breathing is the only human function that can be done consciously, which uses the voluntary nervous system, or unconsciously, which uses the autonomic nervous system. And our autonomic nervous system is our body's primary neurological defense against illness, but it often gets out of balance due to stress. And because of this, the voluntary breathing, the voluntary nervous system, via controlled breathing, it can program the autonomic nervous system, which will allow the body to shift away from sympathetic mode, fight, flight, freeze mode, into a calm parasympathetic mode. It's estimated that 1/3 of us breathe and barely enough to sustain normal health. And as a result of it, the heart doesn't get the support it needs to program the autonomic nervous system to operate in a state of calm and health. And if our cells are not getting enough oxygen, if they're getting enough oxygen to just barely stay alive but not to thrive, its function diminishes. And when it happens to brain cells, it causes emotional distress. Healing can occur in a state of calmness, not in a state of pain, anger, and frustration. Via controlled rhythmic breathing, we really change our body to move and shift to a healing state. Breathing and the mind are very intricately linked. The mind follows the breath and the body follows the mind. And it's the first step if you're feeling out of sorts, out of balance, anxious, stressed. Paying attention to how you're breathing is your first step. And most of us breathe more than 15 breaths per minute. And actually, if we breathe more than 10 breaths per minute, it causes a state of stress. So it's really important that you pay attention to how you're breathing, how deeply you're breathing, and how many breaths you're taking per minute. And if you breathe 4 breaths per minute or less, it causes a state of meditation, and it also slows down the brain waves. So I hope this was beneficial for you to really understand why we need to pay attention to how we're breathing, how deeply we're breathing, and how many breaths are we taking per minute. Leave a comment, let me know how doing these breathing techniques have changed you, what are the benefits that you're receiving, and see you soon.